Jasmy's price just pulled back, leaving many investors wondering what is happening now and what's going to happen next. Well, in today's video, I'm going to try to give you an update on exactly what's going on and what I'm doing as a result of it. So let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. So looking at Jasmy here, what we can see is that its price does seem to be enacting on that head and shoulders pattern that we talked about in the last video just 2 days ago. I told you all, look, we have the left shoulder forming, we have the head forming, and if we don't invalidate that head, we could be in a position in which this is a right shoulder, and you would know it because Jasmy's price would come right back down towards 2 cents and then lose that level as support. Now, I told you all, if this does happen and if we do lose 2 cents of support, you can take the distance from the head down to the neckline and apply it to the bottom of the neckline. This is going to give you your breakdown target. This is the level where you would expect Jasmy's price to go if this full head and shoulders pattern is fully enacted. Now, interestingly enough, this isn't the only reason why I do think there's a possibility we could come down to 145. There's also another reason, okay? The other reason is quite simply because if you look at the ascending structure that Jasmy created, here we go, just like that, boom shakalaka, what you can see is that this is also the previous point of support. You guys know that when Jasmy or Solana or Bitcoin, whatever the crypto may be, lose ascending levels of support, they are likely to go back to the most recent point of support that was established on that line. And so what that looks like is when Jasmy finally got this break to the downside, we're then going to be looking, okay, when's the last time we hit support? Oh, the last time we hit support was right here. That's the breakdown target of this ascending trend line. And interestingly enough, it aligns perfectly with the breakdown target of this head and shoulders pattern. Now, the last thing that I will pay attention to is the fact that if we do drop our Fibonacci's from this swing low that we put in all the way up to that swing high, here we go, boom, there we go. It also aligns quite well. Let's drag this up just a little bit. This breakdown target also aligns extremely well with this 618 to 786 box, actually having this breakdown target directly on the 786 level, which in general, when you have a swing low up to a swing high, the likelihood is you're going to pull back towards that 786 level. So now, right now, with Jasmy, we have 3 major indications that its price could be coming back down to 0.0145. Let's call it 14.5 or 1.4 cents, whatever you want to call it, okay? Now, am I saying it for sure is going to go all the way down there? No, I'm not saying that at all. We're in a bull market, and oftentimes these breakdown targets can be invalidated by quick reversals, okay? So I'm not saying it's for sure going to go there, which is the reason I'm not shorting this thing expecting it to go there. If we were in a bear market, that's exactly what I would do, but we're not in a bear market, so that's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is say, okay, this is a major level of support. We know this 0.0145 level is a major level of support. It has the breakdown target from the head and shoulders, the Fibonacci, and the ascending trend line, and so because of that, we also have to factor in the fact that we have the rest of this Fibonacci retracement, the 618 to 786 box in between 0.0167 and 0.0146. So with these things considered, we know that this is a major level of support and has a very good chance of holding up Jasmy's price. Not necessarily saying Jasmy can't go through it, but we know for sure it's going to give up some type of battle or some type of fight if we do get down this low. And so knowing that we are in a more macro long-term bull market, knowing that I am bullish on Jasmy in the long term, and also knowing that it has major levels of support under it, I'm actually going to be using this opportunity to be buying more Jasmy. What you can also see on the hourly charts is that we are getting some of these DCA plus features going off from HG Algo right now. You guys know that HG Algo is the indicator that I personally designed with my company because I do believe that it is important to be able to remove your emotions from investing and have pure data and pure statistics telling you when it's a good time to just average into a portfolio or take profits out of a portfolio. And as you can see here, as we have been at this major level of support and previously at these major levels of support, we've been getting this indicator flashing consistently. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, it's a good time to DCA, good time to DCA, which leads me to remain even more confident that the long-term macro output and outlook could be extremely bullish. You guys have seen what this thing has been able to do. Look back here. Look back here, look back here, and right here, and right here. And all these moments, it's saying it's an amazing time to be DCAing in before that big rally. And I do think this is going to end up being similar in the future, even if its price in the short term does go down. Now, you can get 20% off on my indicator down there if you want to use it. Go check it out if you'd like. But at the end of the day, again, it's just another confirmation for me that I think this is a good time to be DCAing in. So what I'm going to actually go ahead and do is I'm going to start setting in some buy orders, okay? First and foremost, I am just going to want to buy it now. You know, we lost this support. You never know if we're going to retest this thing and recapture support and then continue upwards. You never know if that's going to happen. It is very possible. And because of that, again, I am going to be DCAing in. I'm also going to be DCAing in again if we get down to 0.0167. That's my second level of support that I'm going to buy at. And then my third level of support being right around this 0.0145 level for 3 purchases. Purchase number 1 around where we are now. Purchase 2 right around 16.7. Purchase number 3 right around 14.5 if we get that low, laddering into this position, expecting in the long term and in the macro that Jasmy's price will continue to upwards of what could easily be 4 to 5 cents in my opinion. So that's what I'm doing with Jasmy right now. That's what I'm seeing, and that's my expectations. Let me know your expectations down in the comments below. Do you think it's going to go lower? I think it possibly could go lower, but I'm not for sure going to say it's going to go lower. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. But until then, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging in, and I would love to hear what you're doing down there. So make sure you let me know down there. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you press subscribe if you did enjoy the video today and you want to see more. But again, I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.